Hi, this is Zhijing Wu. Today, I'll talk about the intangible asset based on intellectual property. So, what do a central-owned mouse and a teacher-savvy streaming giant have in common? They're both the right and rule of entertainment, the real magic, not the fertile kind, but the power of intangible. The competition between the Disney and Netflix is a battle of two intangible assets. Disney's legacy IP empire and Netflix data-driven IP factory. This is my content. Firstly, in 1923, Walt Disney drew a mouse on the train ride. That mouse became Mickey, and Mickey became the universe. Snow White, Marvel, Star Wars. It started as an animation studio and grew into a global entertainment empire with theme park, movies, and streaming services, launching a $170 billion IP empire. And Reed Hastings hated a $40 blockbuster late fee, so Netflix was founded in 1997 by Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph as a DVD rental service. It later transformed into a leading streaming platform, shaking up how people consume content worldwide, turning user data into a $230 billion modern IP machine. Today, Disney's IP contributes 80% of its market value, while Netflix algorithms drive 19% of its worth. This gap highlights the power of intangible in shaping business success. Two stories, two IP strategy, and one question: which approach will dominate the future of entertainment? As for Disney, its IP strategy is like a museum, careful chosen and timeless. Its characters from Mickey Mouse to Iron Man are cultural icons that bring to $47 billion annually through theme park, merchandise, and Disney Plus. However, this reliance on legacy IP is a double-edged sword. While it ensures loyalty, it also holds back new ideas. For example, Lightyear's kept with a $100 million loss, showing that even Disney isn't immune to IP fatigue. On the other hand, Netflix operates like a lab, using algorithms to pump hit after hit. Its data-driven approach identifies gaps in the market, like Bird Garden, filling the historical romance empty spot. Now English shows that Squid Game now make up 60% of its library, adding $900 billion in value. But this speed had downsides, with $9 billion spent in content in 2024 and $14 billion in debit. Netflix risks burning out its audience with predictable stories. Let's look at the number. Disney's legacy IP revenue grew from 2022 to 2024, but its new IP success rate dropped from 35% to 22%. Netflix, meanwhile, increased its data-driven content from 58% to 73%, but the user retention fell from 79% to 68%. Actually, when we compare Disney and Netflix, the differences are stark. Disney's IP is rare and one of a kind, built over a century of storytelling. Its story that really means something with fans is unmatched. But its slow innovation cycle make it feel stuck in their way. Netflix, meanwhile, lives and praise speed and flexibility. Its algorithms can approve a show in months, but its lack of emotional depth leave users feeling disconnected. The result? Disney's IP is a fortress, but one that needs new doors. Netflix IP is a rocket, but one that risks running out of fuel. Given this analysis, my strategic recommendation is for Netflix to focus on building and owning long-term IP rather than recycling only on short-term hits. So what's the next for Netflix? The answer lies in balancing data with creativity. Firstly, Netflix should build emotional ancient IPs, universes like Stranger Things that fans can return for 4 years. Imagine expanding Black Mirror, Bandersnatch into a multi-season interactive experience where viewers shape the story. Second, it should explore merchandising, gaming, and theme park to expand IP IP value beyond streaming. Finally, Netflix needs to get creative with its IP in new ways. They can sell digital collectibles from hits like The Witcher or rent out their famous recommendation systems to similar stream services. This step can transform Netflix from a content factory into an IP powerhouse. This is my reference. All in all, Disney proved over a central that IP is an emotional contract across time. Netflix shows that IP is a digital life form evolving in real time. The future belongs to those who can guard magic while mastering algorithms and intangible assets will define it all. Thank you.